right, we're here for Hidden Games Crime Scene, case number 2, The Midnight Crown. So this is the second case of the U.S. games, or U.S. translated games, I think. Why don't we go ahead and flip it over?
Okay, so the sender.
This time, we know who's sending us this stuff. Inspector Jason Mahoney, who was from case 1. So if you haven't seen us play case 1, why don't you go watch that and then come back here?
Okay, so it says, the theft of a famous piece of jewelry creates a true mystery. Why did the perpetrators leave something behind? Can you reveal their scheme and solve the case? Instructions. In this game, you get to be real detectives. You will work together as a team to carefully examine all of the documents, search for evidence, validate alibis, and find creative solutions. Use all of the tools at your disposal, even your smartphones. Okay, your mission. Where will the secret meeting take place? Who is the secret client? What is the mystery behind the item found in the display case? Who stole the midnight crown? Good questions. And then I believe all the other further instructions are the same as case number 1. So I guess.
All right. Do not open until you have entered your data online.
Oh.
Please carefully read the instructions. Oh, okay. So maybe we do have to do something.
Okay, sorry. Okay, before you get started. Sorry, let's roll that back. Before you get started, visit the page and select case number 2. Enter your phone number and validation code below. Your phone number is very important, but will only be used for the game. Only then can the investigation begin. Please do not open the envelope before this point. And then to start the game section is the same, I believe, as case number 1.
All right, so I'm at the site. Where do I go? Select case number 2. Okay, the second case. Please check whether you have selected the appropriate country flag at the top of this page. Yes. A few tips before you start to play. In order to make the criminal case as realistic as possible, it is necessary that you enter your real phone number. The phone must be switched on and on loud during the game. The data will only be used for communication within the framework of the game. Please also give the validation code, which you can find in the game instructions on the envelope. If you have already entered your data, you can skip this. For deaf players, we'll be okay. So what's this? Variant 2. If you want to start the investigation without providing a phone number, you can find instructions here so that all the information is available to you during the game. We'll do it with the phone, yeah. Send data. Oh, is it starting?
Mahoney from the New Haven Police Department. Please put me on speaker so that everyone can listen in. Hello, everybody. You might remember me. I'm a policeman at the local department, and right now I'm investigating a tricky case that was handed over to us by Great Falls. It's all about a stolen crown of inestimable value. Since you did such a great job helping us out with the last investigation, and I'm not making any headway, I thought I might contact you about this case too. We've already done some work at New Haven Police, of course. I'm sending you an envelope with all the information I have that might be relevant to the case. You can use it as the basis for your investigation. One more thing. Please make sure you leave this phone turned on, and keep the ringer turned on as well. I'll call you back after I leave my office. Good luck.
How interesting.
Okay, so I guess now we open the envelope.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready, set, ready,
All right, looks like
This
a
is
letter.
from
Yeah.
Detective Mahoney.
Yep, looks like we did some of these things already.
Okay, we'll go through that. Oh, there's something on the back.
Looks like a poem.
Okay, for
Okay.
a password.
Handover form by the Great Falls Police Department.
Looks like there's some other inspector. Oh, Jason Mahoney's from New Haven, and this guy's from Great Falls.
So the person responsible, inspector responsible, is Inspector Francis Swan.
And he's handing it over.
Hereby transfers this case
Yeah.
to Jason Mahoney. Yeah.
Who's giving it to us?
It's regarding the theft of the Midnight Crown.
Okay.
Okay. This is our calendar. I don't know if you want to keep that aside.
Sure.
All right, this is a letter from Great Falls City Admin talking about Midnight Crown. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This one is an application form, and something was rejected by the city administration, Great Falls.
Okay.
Okay. Next is an evidence form, or a screenshot of
PC in room 6, browsing history.
Okay. That's one part of evidence. Second part of evidence is screenshot of PC in room 6, also browsing history, and it looks like a map. The Museum of Art and Culture.
Okay.
Okay. Surveillance system specialist. So it's regarding the museum camera. Yeah. Ooh. Conversation saved on a tablet with an unknown number. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Cut out social media supernet. Okay, so maybe this is like similar to like a Facebook page talking about the crown. This is John Olson's email, I think. Messages with Leona Lamb. Screenshot. Okay, what is this?
A planner? Oh no. Room occupancy. For what?
Kind of like a planner for like a hotel or something, right?
Yeah.
30 Del Mar Place.
Maybe the logo will help us.
Yeah. Similar to some of the other pages. Ooh.
More fingerprints.
Ooh, Care for Life.
Care for Life. Same insurance company.
Ian
Brown. Okay.
So insurance of the glass display case. Interesting.
So he still works there?
Couple up. Encrypted chat from a public computer at 23 Westover Gate. Okay, maybe like a dating chat site or something. Ooh, Montlake Hotel. That's where it is.
Okay.
So this is also found in room 6. So both the evidences were in room 6. Oh, interesting. We have to decrypt it.
Okay.
So, ooh, bedding receipt. Interesting. Name. Sorry, this stuck out to me.
Rambo.
Or unborn baby rhino. Okay. There's a bunch of fingerprints.
On the back
too. Photo of Dylan Dunn's desk.
Okay, see phone numbers. Probably call that.
Says check voicemail. So yeah. Shopping list. Okay. What is this? Golden nugget found in the glass case of the museum. Interesting. Okay. Photo from Leona Lamb's camera. Ooh, Leona
Was it
Lamb.
timestamp?
Yeah, timestamp. Date and timestamp.
Okay.
And she's the same person with the email messages. Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts. So this is talking about World of Color special exposition. Okay, like a pamphlet.
There's some dates on there.
Prices. Oh, maybe museum hours.
On the front.
Alibi.
Right, for the event.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great Falls public transit map.
Ooh.
That looks helpful.
Metro, tram, bus, city bike.
Okay. Sender, Jason Mahoney. Recipient, private investigators, home and partner.
Holmes and partner.
Holmes and partner. Who's that? Is that us? No.
Are we Sherlock?
Ooh.
Oh.
Very important. Only open this envelope after you have been specifically instructed to do so.
Okay.
Set that aside. Okay. Great Falls City Guide.
Hotels. You know where the Montlake Hotel is now? Mm-hmm. I think that was on the GPS too, though.
Yeah, museum.
Oh, maybe it was the museum. Okay. A newspaper.
Ooh, 1 of 6. Page 1 of 6. Jackpot. She said yes. Generous donation.
Oh, I recognize this.
Oh my god. Why do they have to use that photo? I mean, it really is not necessary.
1333 diamonds. Okay, I'm guessing that, yep, is the Midnight Crown.
So cute.
Oh, is that Rambo? Yes.
Yeah. Talking about the zoo. That's funny.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep track of this.
Ooh, we need this. This is very important. Puts a face.
Okay, our suspects. Does this look like less than the first case? That's everything?
This one's so suspicious. You can't see in the camera.
Yeah.
Sus.
Okay, so we'll get everything on the computer so it's easier for you guys to see, and we'll be right back. And we're back. All right, so we have it over here. Guess you want to read this first?
Dear private detectives, I am so glad I can count on you. I hope you can help me figure out who stole the Midnight Crown. The Great Falls Police Department transferred the case to the local force in New Haven, and I'm the inspector responsible for the case. We've already done some work, of course. In this envelope, I'm sending you all the information I have that might help you out. Please read it carefully, take notes, and draw smart conclusions. If you haven't given me your phone number yet, you can enter it at so forth. We already did the following.
What's this part? I saved some information digitally for you as well.
You can access it from the police server.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe we can go there.
Yeah, we'll go there. Hold on, let's finish this.
Please use my login information to download the files. You know my name after all. I can't write down my password for you, so I've added a couple of verses by one of my favorite poets on the back. I'm counting on you. I hope you can help me. Jason Mahoney. Police server password. Time slips away so quickly. Flows slowly through the glass. When all the grains have trickled down, an hour has come to pass. I turn the glass another time, and we're back at the start. The grains, they have no choice at all. They run down the long glass wall and through the narrow shaft. J. L. Graham.
The arrow is right here on down.
Can we go to the site to see what we're
Yeah, sure.
entering?
It's the same site.
Yes. So first name, Jason.
See, still there.
Mahoney.
All right. I have a special, but I'm guessing we have to put
probably
a different.
yeah.
Time slips away so quickly. Flows slowly through the glass. When all the grains have trickled down, and there's a pink arrow there. It's not hourglass. The grains have no choice at all. They run down the long glass wall and through the narrow shaft. J.L. Graham.
Yeah, is it one word, like hourglass?
Maybe just try it.
Okay.
Like lowercase.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was it.
Okay.
Don't think too hard.
I think we're thinking way too hard.
Okay, case still unsolved. Theft of the Midnight Crown. External support requested. That's us. 2 recordings available. 1 link is available. Internal schedule planning tool. Okay, we'll go to that. Max Glover case.
Case closed.
That's right. So we solved it.
Ooh, there's another one. Harold Radcliffe.
Not yet in process. Oh, maybe it hasn't come out yet.
Oh, that's
Same
pretty
thing.
cool.
This was in the last one too. Okay, so you want to play this?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday, February 21st, and this is Great Falls Today. February 21st. Last evening, the famous Midnight Crown was stolen from the Museum of Art and Culture during the museum night event. The crown was on exhibit for a several-week engagement and was located in the back of the museum. Since there was a reading going on that evening in the museum foyer with famous author Sandra Swarin, guests' attention was directed towards that area. So far, according to eyewitnesses who viewed the crown, the police have determined that it must have been stolen between 1 and 3 a.m. So far, the police have not found any other clues on the freestanding glass display case where the crown was located. A piece of pyrite was left behind in place of the crown. A piece of pyrite was left behind in place of the crown, and it was quickly noted that this was not real gold. The pyrite is known as fool's gold for its ability to trick the unlucky finder. The meaning of this pyrite is yet unclear. The crown was supposed to be leaving the museum the next day by normal channels. As a family heirloom of the Havmeyer family, it was supposed to have been worn at the wedding between the family's youngest daughter, Helena, and her future, significantly less wealthy husband, Victor Garfield. Celebrity watchers report that the wedding has been canceled on short notice due to the incident. The police are investigating. Somebody has won the jackpot. In the drawing on Wednesday, a ticket with the numbers 2, 4, 5, 8, 11, and 19, and the super number 1, took home an unbelievable $36.5 million jackpot. The last time a winner from Great Falls won such a huge and historic prize was 1979. Somebody has won the jackpot. In the drawing on Wednesday, a ticket with the numbers 2, 4, 5, 8, 11, 19, and the super number 1 took home an unbelievable $36.5 million jackpot. The last time a winner from Great Falls won such a huge and historic prize was 1979. Low-pressure system Erica is slowly moving over Great Falls and surrounding counties, bringing heavy rain and storms to the area. Temperatures will once again be falling significantly to between 37 and 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Erica will be moving out of the area in midweek, and sunny days will be returning. This has been Great Falls Today. Have a great day, everyone.
Okay.
Why does she repeat herself?
I know. Why do they have repeating lines?
So crown was stolen on 2:20, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Yeah, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Okay. Anything else you want to take
I
note?
want to say, well, 2:21 was when it was supposed to leave the museum, but I want to notate that 2:22 is the wedding, the heir and the significantly poor.
Yeah. Wedding between Helena and Victor. The pyrite, we'll remember that.
Yeah.
And then the lotto.
I think we can go back. Okay.
Was 2,
4,
5, 8,
11, 19, super number 1.
Okay. I think that's good enough for now.
Yeah. Next audio?
We'll get to the next audio.
They're never finding that crown again. This is the case for a real professional.
This is really embarrassing for a museum like this one.
The thieves are probably long gone.
Mr. Jason Mahoney from the New Haven Police Force, who is heading up the case, will now take your questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much that so many of you have joined us today. As you all know, yesterday evening, the Midnight Crown was stolen from the Museum of Art and Culture in Great Falls during the museum night event. Based on our initial findings, it appears the perpetrators removed the crown from the rear exhibition hall, where it was located in a freestanding glass display case. According to witness statements, we currently believe that the theft took place between 1 and 3 a.m. It is not possible to narrow down the time any more than that at the moment, since we do not have access to surveillance footage for the Museum of Art and Culture. We request that all visitors who were in the museum during the time in question that evening and who may have relevant information contact our police department. I'm now available to take questions from the audience. Yes, the woman all the way in the back, please.
Why don't you have any surveillance footage?
According to the security company responsible for surveillance, there was a technical defect on that evening, causing most of the recordings to be lost. We are currently attempting to restore at least some of the material. However, it is unclear whether we will be successful. The woman in the fourth row, second from the right, please.
Do you believe the technical defect was a coincidence, or that it may have had something to do with the theft?
We're not making any speculations. We do not currently know whether the technical defect and the theft are related. However, we are still investigating the issue. The man here in the front with the gray hair and the blazer, please.
Yes, hello. My name is Cecil Schubert. Some of you here might know me. I am a supporter of the arts and an art collector. As a representative of the Great Falls Collectors Society, I was wondering whether the police have any information on where the crown is now.
No, Mr. Schubert. As I said, we don't know anything yet about the crown's whereabouts.
But, do you think it's still close by here in the area?
Unfortunately, we cannot make any statements at this time. Yes, Miss Lamb from the Great Falls Tribune, please.
The crown was supposed to be worn tomorrow evening during Helena Havemeyer and Victor Garfield's wedding. Sources say the wedding has been canceled due to the incident. Do you have any more information?
Yes, the crown was owned by the Havemeyer family and was supposed to be worn by Helena Havemeyer, as the family tradition has been for many years. The wedding has been canceled. However, this is not relevant to the case at this time. Thank you all for coming today. Please excuse this brief press conference, but right now we need all the resources we can muster to investigate the disappearance of the Midnight Crown. We thank you for your understanding. Good day, everyone.
Thank you very much for taking part in the press conference. Please make sure you don't leave anything behind in the hall.
We're supposed to pay attention to all the whispering.
I was trying to. That's funny.
Okay, you want to try this now? Internal schedule planning tool. Oh. If you are hired, you will receive access details from the lead investigator. Okay, so I guess that comes later. All right. Anything?
Not really important. I mean, they didn't have access to surveillance, but I don't think that's any important.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to write it.
Okay, there's a letter, I think, with the company. We'll go to it later.
Okay.
All right, what's the next document?
Handover form from the police of Great Falls to police of New Haven.
So, created by Inspector Francis Swan on the 21st. Regarding theft of Midnight Crown on the night of the 20th at 3:05 a.m., an emergency call was received by Great Falls Police Headquarters. Inspector Mahoney, member of New Haven Police, was close to the scene with his patrol car at the time of the incident and was informed via radio. He arrived at 3:12 at the museum. After his arrival, the inspector investigated the crime scene. It quickly became clear that a theft had occurred and that the Midnight Crown, which was on temporary exhibition at the museum, was gone. The lock on the glass display case where the crown was stored had been broken, and the piece had been stolen. A golden nugget was left behind in place of the crown. It was quickly noted that it was pyrite. Thus far, the exact time of the crime is unknown. No other clues were found at the crime scene itself, and there were no fingerprints on the glass display case. At the time the crime was committed, there were around 60 people in the museum, since it was a special museum night event in Great Falls and other surrounding towns. Due to his extensive experience with crimes like this, the Great Falls Police entrusted Inspector Mahoney from the New Haven Police with the case. Okay. Next.
This is from the City Administration, Great Falls. Subject is Midnight Crown in New York.
Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts. Subject, Midnight Crown in New York. January 3rd, 2020. Dear Museum Operator, this year as a sister city to Monte Carlo and Monaco, the city of Great Falls has the honor of exhibiting the famous Midnight Crown for several weeks in one of our museums before it returns to the possession of the Havemeyer family. All of the museums in the city are able to apply to host this unique exhibition. To apply, please submit a brief application using the following form. The decision on which museum will be chosen able to exhibit this unique piece will be made in late January, before the Midnight Crown is sent to its new temporary home on February 7th, 2020. We look forward to receiving your application. Sincerely, Suzanne Karsten. Should we start keeping track of dates and stuff?
So February 7th is the Crown's temporary home. And then maybe you could just put on January 31st. I mean, it's around end of January, but we can say a decision on museum. It says late January. Decision to decide on, to choose museum.
Any other dates? Well, the letter was on the 3rd. Does that matter?
I don't think so. So this is from the City Administration, Great Falls, and then it has the address, but it also has business hours. So it's just something to note in the back of your mind.
Okay, application form. This is the attachment, I guess. Name, Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts. Alice Fuller. Address, American Art. The The Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts opened just a few months ago and has already become a major attraction in the region. Our unique exhibition entitled World of Color is drawing huge crowds of visitors. We would appreciate the opportunity to exhibit the famous Midnight Crown at our museum. Rejected. Is there a date here?
So basically, Alice Fuller is the one that applied for the Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts. And their unique exhibition is World of Color. And that's interesting because of the pamphlet that we saw. I think eventually, too, we need to know where addresses are, or the different museums, maybe.
Yeah, because there's tons of maps.
Yeah.
All right, next. Preservation of evidence, the screenshot of PC in room 6 of 30 Del Mar Place. Do we know what that is?
Nope.
Okay. Professional carbide glass cutter. Interesting. Mug set. Oh, but this is the 13th? Yeah, it was on the 20th, right? Mug set brown, 6 pieces.
Well, he or she ordered it on February 8th and then received it on the 13th. And it was stolen on the 20th.
Okay. So maybe around the 8th is where we got to see some planning.
Yeah. And then another thing, too, on the left talks about order or overview, which has been checkmarked. But then before that is this says museum. And then 432 is the map of Great Falls.
Yeah.
So whose PC is this?
I think we got a link with
in room 6.
With this address, right? 30 Del Mar Place. Okay, next. Also in the history. Oh, I see. This X is, looking at the history. Yep, from their address, wherever it is, to the museum. A walk down west over a gate. So it's an 18-minute walk.
It's only a 1 mile. Are there other notations on this map? No, huh? Okay.
All right, next.
So this is Orwell and Truman, Surveillance System Specialists.
Okay.
So on...
No, this is...
Oh! I was like, how did it know? Okay, this is February 25th. So this is 5 days after it was stolen.
Okay.
Subject, museum camera. Dear Mr. Dunn. Who's Mr. Dunn?
Don't know.
Mr. Dunn, okay. Let us begin by expressing our deepest sympathies for the terrible crime committed against your museum, which you told us about over the phone. As discussed, we have reviewed the records from the surveillance cameras we installed in the museum in October of 2018. The recordings are always transmitted directly to our servers. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that we have been having connection problems with the camera system installed at your facility for quite some time, and there have been repeated outages in recent months. One such outage occurred on night of 2/20 due to an unexpected system error on our servers. Therefore, we were sadly not able to evaluate the data from the surveillance camera installed in your museum. A team of specialists is currently working to save some of the recordings, and they may have already been able to do so by the time you receive this letter. Since I will no longer be responsible for this matter, but instead am turning it over to the IT department, please send an email to the subject museum camera to that email. You probably have to do something.
Okay, I'll do that.
If the team has succeeded, you will receive the materials they have been able to save in the reply email. Please remember to check your spam folder. Of course, I greatly regret that this incident has occurred. We have now found and corrected the software error that was responsible for the ongoing outages. In the future, your cameras will work properly. Sincerely, Gus Sanders.
Okay.
How can I trust you?
Should we do this now?
Sure. What do you put in the subject? Not subject. In the
hello
body.
there. Nice to meet you. Give me what I want. Thank you.
Sounds like
Thanks.
a threat.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. To whom it may concern, thank you very much for your email. Of course, we know that these recordings are a matter of utmost urgency for you. Because of this, we have done everything possible to analyze several images from the surveillance camera. Attached are the images we were able to save. We hope that these will help you and would like to once again apologize for our system failure. If the images do not display correctly, you can also view them here. Ooh, okay, PDF. Ooh, let me see how many there are. Just 2?
Ready?
Getting a call.
Yes? Hello? It's Jason Mahoney again. Please put me on speaker again so that everyone can listen in. Listen, we don't have a lot of time. Please listen carefully. I'm out on the beat right now, and I need your help. It looks like Frank Rippon is on the lam. We're trying to find him right now so that we can interrogate him. Witnesses saw him get onto a bus at the Napierville station. We checked his credit card data, and we know what tickets he bought. Unfortunately, we don't know where he went with them. Maybe you've checked out our internal schedule planning tool on the police server? I'm sure you've seen that page already. If not, you can find the URL in my letter to you. The tool is active now. Please use the password tracking and dial in, okay? The password is tracking. After you've logged in, you can check out the most important information there. Use the tool to tell me where Frank Rippon is hiding. Then I'll go right there and try to detain him. So, what are you waiting for?
Jeez.
Wow.
So pushy. Okay. Well, that was unexpected.
Frank Rippon?
I wrote Ribbon, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's on the run.
I mean, okay. We can look at these photos really quickly. I think it just narrows down the time, right?
Okay.
You see the crown here at 1:26, and then at 1:33 is the pyrite. And I don't see anything broken though, do you?
In the back? No. Side? No. Wait, let's compare the images. Can you scroll up? It's like the games where you have to spot the difference. Okay.
Okay. Let's go to this. And it was tracking. Oop. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, Rippon. Those ribbon.
I wrote ribbon too. Okay. New Haven Police Schedule Planning Tool. Notes from last investigator. Suspect Frank Rippon seems to have disappeared. Credit card statement requested to track suspect. And analysis of recent transactions indicates a pattern. Seems to have been escaping in a hurry. Eyewitness indicate they saw the suspect at Napierville. Victor Mahoney to question other passengers on the way to Napierville station. Suspect's movement patterns must be tracked. Pursuit will begin once possible location is found. Chronological analysis of the suspect's pattern of movement based on credit card data. Oh, so we have to draw this?
We have to figure out his path.
Okay.
Wasn't there a similar one in our pile?
Hello, detective team. This is our schedule planning tool. You can always see my current position on the map. Once you know a fugitive is hiding, click the location. I will go there as soon as possible, then begin my pursuit. Oh.
That's cool.
Okay. So
first is bus ticket.
Yeah.
So from Napier, you do bus. So it's green. Right? Mm-hmm. Then what's the next option?
Tram ticket.
Dotted line. They're all possible. City Park, Beachside, and Bridge are all possible. Okay? And then?
So bus, tram, metro for 2 stations. So maybe you have to write this down. So you know that we're starting here? Because they were spotted here?
Yeah. So if you scroll up, the point says eyewitnesses indicate they saw the suspect at Napier Village station.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm only supposed to click one. So first is bus, like you said, which is the green.
So it's either City Park, Beachside, or Bridge Street.
Okay, the next one is a tram. Mm-hmm. They all have
All are
tram?
possible. But then the third one is not
Metro. What is red?
red. So it has to go to Beachside.
Bridge Street is possible.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So Highway 12 or Riverfront.
Is this considered Metro? Like it's right
No.
here? I think so, right? Because
No, it doesn't go through the center.
it goes here
Yeah.
and then here. Okay, so not City Park, you're saying,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But Beachside.
No, so now we're at Metro, right? So what's the point with Metro, which is Highway 12 and Riverfront?
So Metro, so twice. So this one has to be Westerly Place if we go here. And then bus. So it can't be here because there's no bus.
Wait, hold on. When you ride the Metro twice, from Riverfront to Westerly Place is 1, right?
Oh, you're right. 1. And then he wouldn't go back, would he?
I don't know.
Okay, let's say he goes to Border Station.
But it's in one direction, it said.
Yeah.
Right?
One.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it means that he just didn't go back.
Yeah.
Let's assume it doesn't go back here and goes to here.
Well, basically, both are possible. From Highway 12, you also have 2 stops.
Well, here we can go to Greenbelt.
Yeah.
Or Postal Headquarters.
Yeah, or Lakeland.
Lakeland.
Yeah. So what's the next one?
Bus. Which this has bus. That has a bus. That has a bus too. And then City Bike. Oh, this might be the one that narrows it down.
Okay. So Overlook Park. Oh, I'm sorry. Forest Home?
Yeah, because the only other City Bike connected to a bus.
Do you mean Metro?
Or no, bus, because it goes Metro, and then bus. So if we follow Riverfront, Metro, bus. So it's not that, right? We already can conclude it's not that. So if it's highway, is it 2 metros from here, right?
So Highway to Overlook to another one.
Metro can't go down here because there's no City Bike. So Metro, bus, City Bike.
So actually, they both land on Forest.
Okay. And then tram. This doesn't have a tram. Okay, so that's not right.
No, to Mall. What about Mall? Lakeland to 6th to either Mall or St.
Okay. You're right.
Business, whatever.
So to Mall. So tram. Yeah, you're right. So if we go Greenbelt, we need a bus. Yeah, 1 tram, bus, and then City Bike. Oh, so okay, so it's here. Tram, bus, City Bike. So we have Napierville, bus to Beachside, tram to Highway 12, Metro, bus, City Bike, tram, bus, City Bike. Here we go.
He's on the move. Wait for new position.
Bullseye.
Audio? Okay.
I don't think so. I just caught Frank Rippin as he was boarding the tram car. He was interrogated on the spot and taken into custody. He has also been interrogated with John Olson. Who? I feel like we're getting so deep into it already. You can access both here. Okay,
We were supposed to be deep into it now. Oh, deeper.
I don't even know who these people are.
I don't either.
Should we continue on this or come back to it?
No, let's just continue. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But let's not take like intense notes.
Sure.
Let's just
Get
play
the
it. Yeah.
gist of it. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Log of the interrogation of Mr. John Olson. Inspector Jason Mahoney and Mr. John Olson are present. Mr. Olson, you work as a journalist at the Great Falls Tribune. You were working in that capacity on the night of February 20th during the museum night event. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Please explain what you did that evening.
I started at the Museum of Art and Culture at 11:30 p.m. I talked to Dunn, the museum director, for around 10 minutes, then took some pictures of the exhibits. Around 1 a.m., I left for the Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts.
Did you meet anyone on your way to the Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts?
Well, the city was full of people. Actually, though, I took a couple of side streets. I live close by, so I'm familiar with the area. I didn't meet anyone. Although, yes, there was one man who met me halfway. He looked me over like he knew me, but we didn't speak. Then I just continued to the Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts.
What time did you reach the Upstate New York Museum?
Well, it was around 1:25, I'd say.
And what did you do in the Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts?
Well, I did my job. My colleague, Leona Lamb, had asked me an hour earlier to take some pictures at the Upstate New York Museum, and she gave me her camera. I talked to Alice Fuller, the museum director. Not a very nice woman, let me tell you. For a minute in the museum. Then I left around 2 a.m. to head home.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olson. At the moment, we have no further questions for you.
Whose camera was that?
Leona Lamb.
With Leona's camera.
Yeah, at the which museum?
Upstate.
New York.
Yeah, I just wrote Upstate. I don't know the full name. So I think some key thing was that he had her camera. And that might have been an alibi.
So that means...
Because we saw the photo.
And we know that he also has an alibi because he was at the New York Museum of Fine Arts.
Yeah.
Which is, just to clarify, there are two different museums.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this one's 4 minutes, so here we go.
You talk so fast, too.
Log of the interrogation of Mr. Frank Rippon. Inspector Jason Mahoney and Mr. Frank Rippon are present. Mr. Rippon, you are suspected of stealing the Midnight Crown from the Museum of Art and Culture.
It's not true. I didn't steal the crown.
Mr. Rippon, we found a map on the hotel computer in your room showing the way from your hotel to the museum. We also found an order overview there from an online shop for a glass cutter. You also tried to escape when we apprehended you at the Northgate station. Admit it, you're just making things harder on yourself.
I didn't steal the crown.
Mr. Rippon, I've had enough of you. Talk, damn it! If you confess now, I promise that I will do everything in my power to get your sentence reduced. But you have to say something, Mr. Rippon.
Okay, I admit that I wanted to steal it. I went to the Museum of Art and Culture during the museum night event, and I was planning on stealing the crown, but when I got there, it was already gone. It was just gone. I got out of there right away and went straight to Great Falls. Someone must have gotten there first. I swear it. I didn't steal the crown. You have to believe me.
Am I understanding you correctly? You wanted to steal the crown, but when you got to the museum, somebody else had already stolen it?
Yes, that's it. I swear. Please, you have to believe me.
When did you go to the Museum of Art and Culture?
It must have been around 1:20 a.m. Yeah, that's around when I left the hotel.
Can anyone confirm that?
I have no idea whether anyone can confirm that. I didn't talk to anyone. Oh, wait. Yes, there was someone. On the way to the Museum of Art and Culture, I met this one journalist in the rear courtyard. I just read an article recently that there was a big photo of him printed on it. And what was his name? Wait a second. I've almost got it. Olson. Yeah, that was it. John Olson.
Okay, all right. Let's say I believe you, and you really did want to steal the crown, but someone got there before you did. Did you want to steal the crown yourself, or were you working for someone else?
Not for me. What would I do with a crown like that? I was supposed to steal it for a client. And before you ask me his name, I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. He was going to tell me who he was when I told him I had stolen the crown, once I'd gone into hiding and I didn't have the police on my heels. I never met him. We only communicated via text message.
You communicated with him via text message? On your cell phone?
Yes, I did. He always had a different number. and he sent them to me in all kinds of different ways. Like I said, we agreed I would contact him, give him a secret code, and we would agree to a handoff location once I had stolen the Midnight Crown. But I didn't steal it. The crown really was gone already when I got to the museum.
That's very interesting, isn't it? What was the last number you used to communicate with the client? Can you even be certain he's a man?
Good question. Somehow I just assumed it was a guy. But no, I can't be certain of it. Hang on. I wrote down his number. It's +1 862 343 9802.
Mr. Rippon, you're going to make me tear it out of you. What was the secret code word you were going to give the client for the handover location on? Text message?
The code word was Safecracker. Yeah, I usually communicated with him via text message, but I really don't know anything else. Like I said, I couldn't steal the crown, so I never contacted him afterwards.
Interesting. I'll be giving this information directly to our team of special investigators. At the moment, we have no further questions for you. Well, since I'm sending you the interrogation, dear private investigators, I sent you an envelope in the mail with some additional information we have collected. Did you get it already? Please make sure you look at the envelope.
Okay, so now we can open this.
Just tell me already. So intense. Okay, so sender, Inspector Jason Mahoney. So we are Holmes and partner. Interesting. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure.
So the first part, ooh, it's ripped up.
Ooh, got some driver's licenses. Oh, these are foreign.
Oh, there's two.
I guess before we look at all of that, just some notes about the text message, secret code. There was a number that he gave us. So, and then I think if he's telling the truth, they saw each other, they bumped into each other on the street or the back roads, whatever, right?
So we have a sort of an alibi, right?
Yeah.
And there's a phone number that we can call.
Yeah, I don't know if we call or it's going to show up in a document or something. So, yeah, we'll just keep a lookout. What is this? Found in a trash can at the Great Falls Central Library.
Interesting.
Married.
Oh, it's the symbols that he wrote on the license.
Okay. Yesterday evening, a criminal was apprehended in Heartland near Great Falls. He was arrested for counterfeiting ID cards and for involvement in various identity theft crimes. The police surrounded and entered the suspect's residence at around 7 p.m. A variety of counterfeit ID documents were found. A neighbor reported the man after becoming suspicious that he was involved in criminal activity. Anything sticking out?
Oh, can we go to the poster with the photos?
Yeah.
I think it's the same guy. And then... Oh, 4 times, sorry. Times 4. Is that the same guy at the bottom left? Is he... He's not who he says he is. Does that look like him? It is.
So what's his name?
Victor Garfield. Or is that his name is the question.
He said he was poor. Okay, possibly bought multiple.
Okay.
Is it this guy?
Oh, and also, each one of his IDs has the symbol of married.
Oh.
Like he's already married?
Or he's in some sort of scam.
What year are we in right now? Where this was
2020.
2020.
Oh, yeah, so...
The bottom left says expires in December 2020, but this happened in February 2020?
Yeah, so the one on the second page is on the valid, would be valid. What is Weissering? Stockholm? Anton Breslov, tourist.
Wait, that's a stamp that he went to Stockholm, right? Like on the left, these pages are IDs. This is passport.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And that stamp is only when you travel.
Okay.
So he traveled on the 11th. Is that right?
February 11th, 2020?
Yeah.
Well, that's when it was issued, right? Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's come back to this.
Any other common faces you see? Can we go back to the poster?
Here's Frank Ribbon. There's Helena.
No, I don't see anybody else.
Rich daughter. There's an old guy.
I mean, this guy kind of looks like him, but not really.
This guy.
Yeah.
He's the museum owner.
But
the photographer. We have her name.
What's her name?
I don't know, but we have some of these people.
Leona Lamb?
Lamb? Like,
I think so.
What was the owner's name?
Dunn. Mr. Dunn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who are these? Oh, this is John Olson, journalist for the Great Falls Tribune. Okay. Don't know who that is. Don't know.
Maybe that's Suzanne.
There was a guy with gray hair, Cecil Sherbert, the Great Falls Collectors Society. I was thinking it's this guy.
Maybe.
I think it's from one of the audio clips.
He also has a street named after him. I saw that on the map.
Oh, Schubert Street.
Yeah.
We know her. She's rich. And he's poor.
Really poor.
Supposed to get married. When we know enough about him. Maybe I'll just put the number here.
Wannabe theft.
Not so great thief.
A failed theft. A failed thief, yeah.
343-9802. Safe cracker. All right.
Maybe that lady with the frames in the background is Suzanne.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but I think we have to go through the other papers. We're taking a lot of time here. Okay. Next, couple up. Ready to find true love? Other side. Check website. Every 2 minutes, a new couple finds one another on Couple Up. www.couple-up-now.com.
Okay, let's go. Every 2 minutes, a new couple finds one another on Couple Up. Women meet women. Oh, okay. It's good to know. You are not alone. Find yourselves. Oh, Sarah Johnson. Couple Up showed me who I really am. My partner and I met in the chat room, and I am so unbelievably grateful for this platform. Okay, just keep track of this name.
Imprint.
Oh no, that was like
last
time. It wasn't Live to Nothing. Alright, so Sarah Johnson. Then there are these.
Dictionary. Should I read all of them?
No, I think there was one phrase.
Oh, fool's gold.
Yeah, fool's gold. Where is that?
The phrase,
right here.
Yeah, the phrase fool's gold refers to pyrite, a worthless mineral that resembles gold.
So who was holding this?
Who was holding what?
This dictionary.
I don't know, but this was in the envelope, right?
Okay. These might be used for code words too, or something, right? Just if we see something that sounds funny, we'll come back and check this.
Okay, ready? Next.
So these, zoom in. 631, nope. 210. Hey bro, I tried my hand at online poker again yesterday. Unfortunately, that did not go as planned. But then later I had an idea. You're really close to the source, aren't you? What would happen if something just grew legs and walked home with you one of these days? You and your money problems, can't you think of anything else or about anything else? You didn't answer my question. You know, you've thought about it. Yeah, maybe I've thought about it when you're dealing with priceless artifacts day in and day out. You can't help but think about it. But I would only do something like that if I knew it wasn't going to cost the museum any money. Ha, only you would say something like that. Anyways, it's all covered by insurance, right? Your argument makes no sense. I guess you're right. That would be easy to check. Anyway, I gotta go. You ever coming over, man? For sure, I'll come by. Okay, so someone who works in the museum.
This number, starting with 845.
845?
Yeah, on the tablet of 845.
Oh, okay. Let me move this down here, actually. Okay, next.
Cut out social media supernet. So, Museum of Art and Culture. Last online on February 3rd. Says, we are proud to announce that we have been selected to temporarily exhibit the famous Midnight Crown at our museum. The exhibition will start on February 7th. We are so happy to share this news with you. You will be learning more soon. Then you have Alice in Wonderland. That's the username. Says, what a terrible choice. Your security system has got to be the worst in New York. You're going to be so screwed if something happens. Wow. Totally called it. Then Samantha replies, I don't get it either. That museum is so outdated and the curtains stink. Huh. And then Michelle replies, I think it's sad that basically everybody knows Cecil Schubert had his finger on the scale when they chose a museum for the exhibition. After all, he's basically the patron of the Museum of Art and Culture. What about a donation to the city?
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Alice. Oh, Alice Fuller.
Who's Alice Fuller?
Alice Fuller was the one that applied for the New York one.
Oh, okay. So this is, how do you spell the last name?
The way it sounds.
Like that?
Yeah.
Got rejected. Yeah, to host. Crown.
Zip it.
Okay, hold on.
When Jason Mahoney was talking to Olson, the journalist, one thing that I wrote is that Leona Lamb asked him to take her camera to take photos of the New York Museum. He said that he spoke to the Fuller woman and she was very mean.
Oh, yeah. Right. Because he went to her museum to take photos.
Yeah.
All right. Next. Ooh, Leona Lamb. Pitch online, chat online. What are we looking at? Oh, emails. Okay.
Start
from the bottom.
Yeah.
So on the 3rd, from John Olson. Morning, Leona. Do you want to get together later and talk over research on the supermarket thing? After the copy... What is that? Deadline? I was just at your table, but I couldn't find you. Okay. That works, but I'm doing research again, so I'm out. My new home away from home, as it were. Let's meet at the coffee shop for a quick latte at 2. It's halfway between you and me. Coffee shop. Earlier I saw that they opened back up. Okay. Oh, there's addresses here too. Or her address.
We don't have any maps though. Right? We just have
Oh, no, wait. Sorry, they're both at the Great Falls Tribune. They both work there. Greetings from sunny Florida. The sun is shining and the beach shoot was amazing. Almost as hot as the weather. Best job ever. How's life back in gray old New York? It's on the 14th. Okay. I hate you. Just be glad you're not here. It's so boring. Really, nothing going on. I'm glad it's the weekend now. Definitely time for something exciting to happen that's worth reporting about. The boss is already letting people go, and next Thursday I'm going to spend a couple of hours clearing out the archives because there's nothing else to do. Oh man, I'm getting a little bit worried about it. But you enjoy your business trip. If you can call shooting photos on the beach in Florida business. Oh, beep! That sounds bad. Keep your chin up. I'm coming back on the 20th. Okay? And we'll get started reporting on the museum night event right away. We will have plenty of time to talk and you can bring me up to date. Sorry, but the pool is calling. I added a couple of days to my vacation so I can go swimming with a good conscience. John. Anything stick out here?
Not really.
Just halfway between the coffee shop or something.
Did we have a map? Oh, we did. I'm gonna skip ahead, okay? What's the address to this place? Wesley Gate?
Yeah, 25. But it's their houses, right, that they're talking about? It's halfway between you and me.
Mia's coffee shop is on 2 Westover Gate.
Oh, this long one right here.
This red dot right here.
Oh, yeah. So this is Great Falls Tribune.
You know, I'm going to skim the other ones to see if there's any other addresses that we missed. So on the evidence sheet, talking about the screenshot of the PC in room 6, that's Olson's, right? That's on 30 Del Mar Place. So I'm assuming that's where he lives.
Oh, okay, Del Mar.
That's the green dot.
Ah, they're making it easy for us.
Well, no, because that's the hotel he was staying at. 55 Westover Gate is the Museum Art of Culture. Which is this blue, like
this big
you.
blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for later.
Okay, next. 30 Del Mar Place, the hotel.
Montlake.
Oh, yeah. This is here. Here's the 20th. The date in question, right? And this one is like a darker color. Oh, they searched Frank Rippon. Guest has not checked out. Arrived on 19th. Payment advance. Order minibar.
Advance payment.
Oh yeah, room 6, right? Okay, but he was staying just for those few days. Okay, fingerprints. Dylan Dunn. Oh, that's his first name, Dylan. John Olson, Alice Fuller, Edgar Dunn. Wait, there's 2 Dunns.
Dun. And then no third Dun.
Maybe this is the third one.
Dun.
Cecil. Okay.
Let's put this on the side.
We'll
so
go look later, yeah. Attention Dylan Dunn, ensuring the glass display case. Dear Mr. Dunn, after one of our specialists completed an extensive review over the last few weeks and toured the grounds of the museum, I regret to inform you that we will not be able to ensure the glass display cases and their contents within the facilities of the Museum of Art and Culture in Great Falls. This is on the 13th. The glass display cases were not included under your previous insurance agreement since they were purchased after it was concluded, and the glass does not fulfill the ANSI C97.1 standard. The glass display cases must be replaced in order to include pieces exhibited there under your insurance coverage in case of a claim. You are welcome to contact us once you have done so. Sincerely, Ian Brown. Who loves mama's pasta. Okay. So, not insured. Okay. Couple up. Great Falls.
GreatFalls.com. Library?
Oh, I see. It's a screenshot of the desktop. Okay. Encrypted chat from a public computer at 23. What's 23 Westover Gate?
I shall find out for you. Central Library.
Oh,
it is the library.
Okay.
Oh, right here.
Okay, maybe because there's some timestamps here. It's on the 3rd, though.
Okay, you can be Charlie.
Hey, when am I going to see you again? I miss you so much.
I miss you too, but it will never work. There's no going back for me. Please try to understand and don't make things worse than they already are.
Don't make them worse. We're talking about your life here. Wake up. This is never going to make you happy.
We're talking about so much more. You could never understand.
I am really getting pissed. You want to see me, and I want to see you, and we want to be a couple. So why are you resisting this?
Isn't couple up for lesbians?
I don't know.
Couple up.
Oh. Maybe Charlie is also a girl.
Oh, maybe. But I also read the top where she said, I can never go back. There's no going back for me, meaning can't go back.
Oh, she's already out of the closet or something? I don't know. Okay. This is on the 8th. I heard the date on the radio today, not even a month, and I will have lost you forever.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter anymore. This is the way things have to be.
Please think about it a little more. We can run away together.
Please leave me alone. This is the only way I can be happy. I don't want to see you anymore.
Okay.
goodness, this guy's a creeper.
Valentine's Day without you. Last year was so perfect. I sent you a letter, but it was returned unopened. Looks like you refused to accept it. I really need to talk to you right away. I know you don't want to hear from me, but what I have to tell you is going to completely change your decision. It is really, really important. It was on the 20th. Please respond. You are headed for a disaster. I am at a total loss. In just 2 days, you are going to make the biggest mistake of your life. And I can't save you or stop you. Appearances can be deceiving. All that glitters is not gold. Mark my words. All that glitters is not gold. Okay, so I think Delilah here, Dandelion, equals, what's the rich
lady?
Yeah, what's her name? I think it's Helena.
I can't go back to the poor life.
I don't know who Charlie is.
Charlie bit my finger.
It's Charlie.
Charlie. Hey. So Charlie is a female.
I think so. So they both have secrets.
What I have to tell you is will completely change your decision.
Maybe they found out about what the guy is doing.
Yes.
But for sure, just 2 days, and then they said that the wedding was supposed to happen in 2 days. Oh, all the small items now. Montlake Hotel. Reminder, contact Mr. X. Code word safecracker. So this is Frank's note. Oh yeah, room 6. Safecracker. Is there the letters? S-A. His phone number. Should I try calling that number?
You want to finish going through the other
stuff
first?
I guess so, yeah.
I think we need something to solve this one.
Okay, let's go. Betting slip. Name, Rambo. For unborn baby rhino at the Great Falls Zoo. 2. No rain in Great Falls. 3. 1-0 score in the soccer match between Great Falls and Grass Valley on 2/17. Bet type, combination bet. Better only wins by winning all 3. $5. Overall ratio. Gambling can be addictive. Okay, I got a bunch of fingerprints now.
Edgar Dunn on the bottom right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even look at the back yet. If it's like a half fingerprint, I'm going to assume that it's not meant to be read.
I think so. Unless you can tell.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then this one on the left is Cecil.
Right here?
Well, actually, the one on the top, too, is Cecil. Top left. And then the one on the right that's most prominent.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, Cecil. The one on...
This one?
This one is Edgar. That's the only one. Those are the prominent ones I see.
This one right here? You can't see?
I can't read the center.
Squiggly lines. They all have the same.
Usually you can tell by the center of it, but I can't. Okay, next.
Upstate New York. World of Color. Anything else?
The date.
Modern art. Plan your visit to 7 p.m. Oh, there's a website. Upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts. We look forward to your visit. Offered are truly one of a kind. We want to welcome you to the museum, broaden your knowledge, guided tours, expand your horizons.
Oh, the hours are different. Saturday and Sunday change from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Used to be 10 to 4.
Oh, there's that photo.
Painting is The Space After Tomorrow's Dreaming by Eli Sudbrock.
Which opened in February. We are looking for admissions counter employees, interior designers, new flooring and benches. Okay, I don't think that's important.
Ooh, 2000.
2000 Delmar Place. Public transportation. Okay, where's 2000 Delmar?
Oh, wait, this is Great Falls. That's upstate New York.
Oh, okay. Photo of Dylan Dunn's desk. There's a number. Check voicemail. Shopping list, eggs, milk, Nutella, toilet paper.
3-ply.
Okay, do you want to call this now?
Sure. So we don't know whether the owner is Dylan or Edgar.
I don't think so.
Monday, February 17th, 2020.
Hey, bro, this is Edgar. Want to go to the bar later? I just have to go turn in my lottery ticket real quick. I have a good feeling about this one. It's going to be a winner. Same numbers as always. After all, those are the only numbers I can remember. I use 1 for the super number. You know, I only have one favorite brother. It's you. So, call me later.
Wait, who is that?
His brother.
Yeah, his name?
Edgar. This is Dylan's, right?
Oh.
It was on the 17th. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So, just put a note here. Voicemail. 217. Brother. Edgar.
So he's not the same one that did this betting ticket.
Kind of a lottery ticket, right?
It's different. This betting receipt is different than the lotto ticket.
Yeah. The betting receipt, I think, is different. Okay.
Yep.
Next photo. This is the fake pyrite. The dimensions. Golden nugget found in the glass case. Okay.
It's like 4 by 3 inches.
All right. From Leona Lamb's camera. How did we know? At 1:30 a.m., which means
That's accurate.
that is when John Olson had her camera.
That's according to his alibi.
So, boop. And this is in the Upstate Museum because he was supposed to go there to work. So he's pretty much clear. Okay, newspaper. All right, Great Falls Tribune. Jackpot 36.5, which I guess Edgar won. I don't know. Okay. Great Falls Weekly. She said yes. Okay. Great Falls' most famous couple is planning to tie the knot on Saturday, February 22nd. Heiress Helena Havmeyer will be marrying her fiancé, Victor Garfield, at St. Henry's Church in a private ceremony. The couple met on a trip to Spain, while Victor Garfield was on a business trip as a foreign language correspondent. The family announced the wedding date on February 8th.
He announced the wedding date on February 8th?
Yes.
They're getting married on the 22nd?
Yes. Unless they were already planning.
And when was the chat? It was on
8th.
The 8th. I heard the date on the radio today.
Okay.
Not even a month, and I will have lost you forever.
Yeah, because not less than a month away. She is the youngest of 4 sisters and the only one who is not yet married. New York tabloids have speculated that the family was pressuring their last single daughter to finally settle down and find a husband. The couple has only been together for a few months. Designer Wang Su Lang had the honor of being chosen to design the wedding dress. The dress will not be unveiled before the bride comes to the altar on Saturday, but sources say she will be wearing one family heirloom as an accessory, a decades-old tradition for the Havmeyers. Okay, generous donations. Cecil Schubert, well-known art collector, patron, and whiskey lover, has once again provided a generous donation to the city of Great Falls, this time in the sum of $164,000. Schubert has proven his generosity to city time and again, donating a total of $74,000 to several museums throughout Great Falls. In an interview with the Great Falls Tribune, he expressed his commitment to continue supporting museums in his chosen home of Great Falls, seek to bring major artworks to the city's cultural landscape. I feel it is my duty as a citizen of Great Falls to use part of my fortune for the good of the public to provide as many people as possible access to culture and the arts. Schubert made millions on the stock market as a successful trader, then purchased a luxurious estate in the city where he has lived since. It was written by Leona Lamb. Stuck in a wheelchair no more after her car accident, Carrie Butcher is back and ready to pose for us. She misjudged a curve while she was driving, but as you can see here, her curves definitely shouldn't be underestimated. John Olson. That's funny.
Museum Night event. It all starts on February 20th. During this year's Museum Night, Great Falls Museums will once again be opening their doors to the public starting at 10 p.m., giving all of the town's night owls a chance to wander through nationally acclaimed exhibitions and be inspired by masterpieces of art, technology, and the sciences. The museums will also be staging lighting installations, theatrical performances, and live concerts to entertain guests. One of the crowning highlights of this year's Museum Night event is the world-renowned Midnight Crown. This 12th century treasure owned by the Havmeyer family will be on exhibit in the Museum of Art and Culture. It is a particularly complex and elegant piece consisting of 1,333 diamonds. Despite recent criticism, the upstate New York Museum of Fine Arts will also be taking part in the Museum Night event. Oh, really? Wait, they took part?
Yeah, because all the museums are opening their doors.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Under the management of Alice Fuller, the museum also applied to exhibit the crown. The application was rejected by the city, after which Fuller made a negative statement about museum director Dylan Dunn. Oh, there we go. That answered your questions. The museum night will end Friday morning at 4 a.m. Tickets are available from all participating museums in Great Falls. Okay. F. Joseph. So Dylan Dunn is the director. So you can write on the poster, Dylan Dunn.
How do we know? Oh, I guess he has a museum in the back, right?
Well, that's what I asked you at first, and you just said, oh, I assumed.
So is Edgar here, his brother? The gambling guy. He likes to gamble.
Yeah.
But there's someone who gambled with the ticket, and then there's Edgar who bought the lottery ticket. Maybe
there was Edgar and Cecil that was holding the betting.
Yeah. So maybe we have to. I mean, we're assuming this is Cecil.
Okay.
That would make him Edgar. Anyways, let's go back. So cute.
So cute. Okay. New arrival at the zoo excites guests and handlers. The Great Falls Zoo has a new attraction, Ellie. The zoo's 5-year-old female rhinoceros gave birth to a calf yesterday morning. The zoo had already publicized the gender of the calf, which is male. The baby rhinoceros weighs in at around 60 pounds and made his appearance at 9:19 a.m. Great Falls residents could vote for their favorite name for the baby rhino on the Great Falls Zoo website through yesterday. The choices included names like Rambo, Columbo, and Mr. Marple. Ultimately, Columbo won the most votes. The zoo's newest resident made his debut before visitors yesterday afternoon, and he immediately found himself the center of attention. Today, visitors can see Columbo between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. in the rhino enclosure. He will be undergoing routine exams before that time. So that means the betting ticket, he lost. Whoever did the betting, because number one, he said the name would be Rambo. And you have to win all 3.
Yeah. So he didn't win.
Yeah. Sad. Wait, visitor comments? Let me see.
Well, the game too.
Oh,
he also did not win that one because it was
1-0. Great Falls and Grass Valley.
Sorry, pal.
Says, I think he should have been named Torpedo, but Columbo is okay too. I heard rhinoceroses are dying out. It's good we are doing something about it. This is definitely going to bring tourists into Great Falls. I'm glad the city is planning for the future. I'm going to go get myself a membership and go with my granddaughter every week. She is 4 and loves elephants. I want to cuddle little Columbo so much. If only his skin wasn't so rough. Great Falls Zoo. Buy your summer ticket now.
Okay, let's just skim through these. My
Seeking.
name's Greta.
Okay, go ahead.
Cell phone for my grandson. I don't think that's important. Eat windows, BMWs, Wizard Cards Club. A nickel 6. Will you be my little foodie? Nothing, right?
Sure.
Okay.
No, we just zoomed past it. Okay.
It doesn't look like it.
That's it. We went through everything.
That's it? Okay, that was a lot of information, but we'll go ahead and solve this one in the next video. If you like our content, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, help us get to 300 subscribers, and of course, hit that notification bell so you know when that next video comes out, and we hope to see you again in the game ring.